There is a way that you can add your student contacts to your contact list in your Gmail using a Google form. It's a little bit more involved than the way I showed in the previous video, but if you're feeling adventurous, you might want to try it. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go to your Drive so that you can create a form. Under New, you're going to come down here where it says More, create a Google form. I'm just going to call it name and email survey. And it's going to have two questions on it. It's going to say first name, and that's going to be a short answer required. And then it's going to say last name. And that's going to be short answer required. And let me go here to settings and just make sure it's already restricted to FISD users. I need to collect their email address. I don't really need to respond to them. Okay, so I'm just going to collect their email address. There's nothing else I really need to select, so I'm going to save that. Okay, and then you can do several things. You can send it to your students, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a link. You're going to shorten that. Okay, and you're going to have students go to this link right here, somehow get them onto that link, and they're going to answer the survey. Okay, once they've answered the survey, you'll be able to come here to the survey and look on responses, and it will create a spreadsheet for you of their responses. So once they're done, it's going to look something like this. It'll timestamp it. These may be in a different order, and that's fine. It'll have their username that it collected for you, and then you ask them first name and last name, and that will be there too. Okay, so once you get all your students' surveys in, then what you're going to want to do next is come up here to File, and you're going to download this as a comma-separated values document, a CSV document. Okay, so it's downloading it down here for me. Okay, and once I do that, you need to know where that's going on your desktop. It usually goes under Downloads. Okay, let's see how much time we have left. Oh, we're going to open it. So it's just going to be in an Excel sheet. Now, before I do anything, you don't really need this timestamp, so I'm going to delete that row. And then the other thing you're going to have to do so that it'll match up with your contact list is change this that says username, change that to read email, because it has to match what the subject is in the contact list. So that reads email, then this one stays first name, last name. Okay, I'm going to save that. Okay, so now it's all set up to import into my contact list. So, and that's going to be in my downloads. I know that's where it is. So I'm going to come over here to Gmail, and I'm going to come over here to Contacts. Down at the bottom, you may or may not have to, like I have to go down here where it says More Labels. It'll say Import Contacts, and it says to select a CSV. So I'm going to choose File, and I'm going to look for that one that was called Name and Email Survey. So there it is, and I'm going to import. Okay, and then I've done several today. So it just imported right here all of these. Okay, and then you can merge it, find and merge duplicates. So if you happen to enter someone more than once, it'll take care of that for you, but you're going to have to merge it into your contacts, and then they will be there for you. So that's just an alternate way to do it that maybe you may think it's more labor intensive, or you may like it better.